Oh no. Oh, I should have bought my waterproofs. Okay, so I did everything that everyone told me not to do. Everybody went, Nathan, don't buy an R6 for commuting because it's not a good idea. So I bought an R6 for commuting and it's a great idea. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. I forgot my waterproofs. I'm now riding an R6 to work in the morning in the rain without ABS. So before we get started on the whole new season of the channel with the R6, I've got a couple of ground rules to get out of the way real quick. I'm going to be riding like an absolute pussy for the next couple videos because this bike is a lot of bike. I need to get used to it. I'm also short shifting because the fuel economy is worse than my riding ability. But no, this is an incredible, amazing, lovely bike. We're going to get off it and have a look in a little while. We're going to go for a ride, obviously, because that's the fun part of having an R6. But yeah, welcome back, everyone. I told you I'd get an A-class bike eventually. It just took me a little while to get everything sorted out and be financially irresponsible again. But we are back and with an absolute whip. So, few things about this bike. It is a Yamaha R6 R 2007. It's got 18,000 miles. It's in black with red little adjacents. I did update some of my channel art last week with some black and red stuff just so we all match a little bit. It is completely stock except the tail tidy and some little indicators. We'll leave the tail tidy obviously, but we'll be changing the indicators for LED. We're changing the front lights LED. I have a Range Rover up my arse. I have the power to move. I love it. This is incredible. I've taken a couple days. I wanted to do like a first review video, but I'm glad I didn't because you guys would have absolutely cyber bullied me into the ground. Also, I apologise if the camera lens gets wet. It's not my intention, I just chose a bad day to make a first video, but we're going to do it anyway. But yeah, I also have a new camera. You know, I have enough issues with GoPro just forgetting my videos and stuff. Slow right down. Also, by the way, the way that I am riding really carefully and slowly at the moment and not filtering. That's because I'm trying to get used to slow control on this bike because it's a lot different to... I used to have sport bikes, as you guys know, so let me just give my lens a cheeky wipe over. I used to have a sport bike, as you guys know, but obviously we've been on the MT-07 for 18 months, I think it was, so obviously I'm not used to it. So I'm just getting used to slow control again, making sure I can move off and corner correctly and be safe and sensible before we start filtering at 80 mile an hour together on camera and I'll lose my license, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm pretending to be a very fast 600cc inline 4 car with about 125 to 133 horsepower. I am very, very fast. I am so fast that sometimes it feels like my arms are about to fall off. But you know, for everyone who has said that the MT-07 is better than the R6, you're all wrong. Who made that judgment call? It just sounds so sexy. Yeah, whoever made that judgment call is wrong and should have their life taken away. Yeah, I'm not going to be a bellend yet. I know I bought like the stereotypical egotistic bike. And some people may say that suits my personality, whatever. It's a good joke, but no, I've got a whole completely new setup going on, which is really cool. I've got the Insta360 Ace Pro, as I just said. This is my first time officially testing it. So if the lighting's a little bit off or the microphone work is a little bit off, I apologise. I promise I will fix that. We're also using a new helmet that has better padding, so you guys ain't going to hear as much wind noise. I know that was getting quite annoying even when I was editing before. So pretty much what I'm really trying to go for is we have revamped the channel. We are what we should have been originally. an idiot on an R6 with a camera. Welcome back. Unfortunately, I couldn't go for an R1. I really did try. I found a really nice cheap one. It was perfect. But unless YouTube starts paying me £20,000 a year, I can't insure it. I love it. I am short shifting, guys. No angry comments today, please. Please let me get used to this. But yeah, I was going to go on twisties, but it is wet at the moment, so we're going to do that on the way home later. So there will be another video coming out soon. We're going to have plenty of videos now with my new camera setup and the new bike. So let's talk about the bike a little bit more. So I've told you about the colour and everything. It's completely stock. I'm trying to decide what exhaust to go for, because I want one that's not obnoxiously loud like the Aquapovic Megaphone. I wouldn't mind, like, you know, like the 2020 R6s, you get the Aquapovic titanium raceline exhaust. I'd love one like that. That would be so fit. But technically it fits this bike. I just don't feel like spending the 1,700 quid to receive it. But you know what, for motorway riding and stuff like this, the R6 is perfect. Like, when I first got it, I had a bit of pain on my wrists again, but that was because I was riding like this. I was like hunched down over the handlebars. Not anymore. I am back to my sport bike heritage. I have no pain. I miss doing this. I miss having power. I miss being able to pull the throttle back at whatever speed and you still have speed to speed. I love this. This is what I should have got. And I'm so glad about it, because I nearly fell into this whole thing where I nearly ended up with like an R7, because it was honestly my only option is to finance an R7 at that point, because I had one insurance quote that was like 2,300. I was like, might as well, you know, I can join the TikTok club, you know, go hang out with Mackies, you know, I can do that. And then I was like, no, I will persevere, and I spoke to my insurance company and I got a quote. I managed to insure the R6 for £1,300 with the 125 as well. So that's two bikes, 1,300 quid. When, you know, just to put this into perspective, the R3 was 2,500, the MT-07 was 2,400, the R1 was 20,000. So somehow, I don't know how, but the R6 is the cheapest bike for me to insure, so I made the best decision. Oh, also there was the MT-09 as well, which was another option. I was going to get a Gen 2 MT-09, but they were more expensive but cheaper to insure, so it was like the same price either way. So I thought I might as well die on a cool bike. Whee! And I haven't let you guys down with my promise either. This will be the bike I take to Portugal. We're going to take an R6 across the world. It will hurt and it will be painful. But most importantly, it will make good content. I hope. Whee! Oh, this is incredible! I love it. And you can do like the whole tuck thing and feel like a dart. I love it. I'm so glad I made this purchase. But it's quite a funny story of how I bought it. It wasn't like, oh, I've just been looking on Auto Trader. No, I was in Portugal when I bought this. I was chilling on holiday, relaxing, and then I was scrolling Facebook and it was like, here is an R6 you might like. And I was like, I do like that. I do. And then I sent the guy a message, is it still available? He went, yeah, it was listed, I think that day as well, or a couple of days before. It was a very quick, you know, kind of sale, I hope. So as soon as I messaged him, he said it's available. I went, look, I'm in the UK, I'm in Portugal right now, not back to the UK till next week. Can you hold it with a deposit? And he went, yes. And it was a dealership, so I get warranty. So I made the ultimate decision and I got an R6. And that is the story of how the channel is now going to get taken down for committing illegal speed crimes in the UK. So I understand that a dual carriageway probably wasn't the most fun video to start with. but I just wanted to get some points out before we start going for the really fun kind of fast-paced videos, which one will be later on, but we're going to go doing some twisties, having a bit of extra fun. Over my lunch I'm going to review the camera footage and adapt the camera settings. So this is kind of like a test video to say hello, welcome back to the channel on a real bike. But yeah guys, if you're excited for the R6 content, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be fitting the exhaust, we're going to be customizing it together. We are going to be making this bike ours. We have a blank canvas to work with, so we're going to enjoy it. I mean, the exhaust is so quiet I don't think you guys can hear it right now. I know the police vans like to hide around here. I am not losing my license after just getting the R6. There we go. They love to hide around here, just around this corner. Oh, we can open the lid and breathe. I still haven't got a tinted visor for the new helmet as well, which is really sad. I feel really exposed. I look like a proper biker. Like looking down at like the handlebars where I see the dash, I'm like, I want that bike, but I forget it's me riding it. Oh, I love this. So to answer the question, is the R6 a good commuter bike? I'm going to say yes. Yes it is, except for if you're in slow moving traffic, then no it is not, because this bike likes to, it gets very upset if it's not moving. Whee! And it's also a workout as well. You can't put your weight on your wrists, it's like a Supersport, so I'm hitting the gym at the same time. Ah, what a day. Ready for a day's work, making a video on the way. What a life. You know, I never put my GoPro on going to work, just simply because it fails to record 90% of videos, which is like a really weird issue, because I make some great videos on that bike sometimes from before, and I would go to plug my camera in, it would just be gone. The SD card has 0 bytes of data on it, it's just empty. So it's not really ideal, but Insta360 is not going to let me down, because I bought this camera brand new and I will send it back. Which we actually had one before, to be fair. We had the Insta360 1R, I think it was, with the 4K lens mod. It was like the modular camera where you can take off all the components out of 360 lens, which was a really cool concept, but the camera quality just looked potato, and I'm really hoping it's different for this one, because I did spend a lot of time last night trying to optimise. Enterprise fan thought he was going to have me then. I'm only going up to speed limit guys right now. Sorry mate. Yeah, I got my exit coming up, so I'm not going to do any overtaking right now. I did a lot of camera work last night at a few tests, so I hope it looks good. I really hope. I'm super excited about what's next for the channel, to be fair, because now I have a bike that, you know, I don't have to answer the question of why am I on a 125 every 10 seconds. And I'll just be like, I'm too broke to afford the insurance. It doesn't have to be me anymore. Now I can say, I got a big daddy R6. I'm an egotistical bastard. And that'll be my response. There you go. I have got to do a little bit of work with getting used to all the controls again. But hey, I'm so glad I bought this bike. It was either this or an MC09, and I think I made the right decision. I mean, I can also always trade it in as well, because I actually own this. Ow, it's got smacked in the eye of a raindrop. Ah. And we are still recording. Lovely jubbly. Let's go! Whee! What a lot of people don't know about this bit of road is it's a 70, but nobody here goes 70. Right, don't pull out, don't pull out. Be sensible, Nave, be sensible. With great power comes great responsibility, and that applies to Spider-Man and the R6. It's the same thing, same platter. Don't change, 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 don't change. Not even English, but we're fine. Corner carefully because it's wet and I have no ABS, so if I slip, I will hit the ground. Change lane because I need to split, and we drive. Woo! I feel so cool. I just love this bike. It is an absolutely incredible whip of machinery, and I'm very glad to have it. You know, I kind of feel like moto vlogging is one of them things that has just I got a wave. You know, I'm cool now. I just feel like it's one of them things that went completely out of style for a little while. Not out of style, just lost trendiness, I guess. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I will drive this around the world and do whatever it takes. With my new camera equipment and my new saddle, I can do anything at all. I need to start rev matching, otherwise I'm going to get cyberbullied on YouTube again. But this is all just part of me getting used to the bike, guys. If you're new here and you're thinking, why are we stopped? And you're thinking this guy can't ride for shit, go check out my other videos. I promise I can ride. I'm just not used to a sport bike right now. I promise I can ride. Unless you guys think I can't ride, and that's why you, oh, this thing's a weed, and that's why you watch me. I don't know. Ah, what a day. Yeah, I'm just short shifting a little bit, just because the fuel economy on this bike, you average about 40, which ain't much. So I short shift just so I stay in the lower RPMs, just so I can use a bit less fuel. Because the last thing I want to do is be filling this up every 2 days, which I'm already having to do. So I'm just trying to reduce fuel a little bit. I'm in neutral. No, count your gears again. Sorry guys, I'm really not used to... Am I in the wrong lane? No, I'm not. I am not in the wrong lane. I'll make sure I'm in the right lane. That was a lie. Right, but anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and please do subscribe if you enjoy the R6. Get ready for a load of fun, exciting, silly content. Make sure to share the video, leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you feel like doing. And I will see you all later. Bye bye! I'll give you guys a little rev, ready? There you go.